If you find one of the Washington quarters in this video, you could be in for a real treat because I'm going over some incredibly rare and valuable coins, and most of the time it's the small detail that will mean the difference of a lot of money. So without wasting any more time, let's just hop right into this video. So this one little quarter sold for $1,506, and here's why. So this is a 1941 25-cent Washington quarter. Now the first thing you want to look at is to see if there is a mint mark anywhere on the coin. This one does not have a mint mark. Typically you'll see that on the back bottom center of the coin for Washington quarters. The mint mark pretty much means where the coin was produced. Now depending on which mint your coin was minted at will dictate how many coins were produced for that mint. This can impact the value depending on how many coins were produced. It really comes down to a simple supply and demand thing. This one was graded by NGC at a proof 68. Now let me show you the difference between a normally issued coin and a proof coin. Proof coins typically are more lustrous and shiny. A lot of the time they're minted at the San Francisco Mint, but not this one. What you need to know is that if you find one like this in your pocket change or out in a coin collection, it could be worth a lot of money because this example sold for $1,506. Now when you first look at this coin, you may think that it's damaged, but that's not the case. This is called toning, which is a naturally occurring oxidation process where the air will change the colors of the metals in the coin. Now depending on how that looks, if it's good or bad based on the opinion of the person buying it, will dictate how much money it brings. What you need to know is that toning like this only really matters in high graded condition coins. This 1953 S 25-cent Washington quarter was graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 plus. What you need to know is 70 being the highest grade. If you get a plus designation like this person did, it's going to increase the value of the coin because this one sold for $528. $17,400 for this 1943 Washington quarter that was graded by PCGS at a mint state 66. Now you'll notice that this also has a CAC sticker. Now what that means is after the coin is graded, if the coin is really rare, it's likely worth sending off to a company called CAC. Now they're going to look at the coin and see if the coin is accurately graded, and if it is, that little green sticker on the holder will increase the value of the coin. Now why did this coin sell for $17,400? Well, this is called a doubled die obverse coin. Doubling happens during the minting process, but it was not intentional. Now you can see a little bit at Liberty at the top, the date on the bottom, and In God We Trust in the bottom left area. There's some pretty clear doubling. Now sometimes this is really hard to see, so most of the time you're going to need to have some sort of magnification. Now because this has a doubled die obverse meaning the front of the coin, and it graded very highly at a PCGS mint state 66, it sold for $17,400. This 1932 quarter sold for $21,737. Now 1932 was the first year they ever produced the Washington quarter. This one was graded by PCGS at a mint state 65 plus with a CAC sticker. We know what the CAC sticker means. You can also see a little bit of that toning happening at the top center of the coin. Again, that can either increase or decrease the value of the coin based on the eye appeal or how it looks. Now here's the thing, regardless of the condition of your 1932 quarter, it's going to be worth a good amount of money, so do not spend it. 1932 is highly sought after. Here's a good example of a 1932 quarter. It was cleaned, it was graded by NGC at an AU details. This is a good reason why most of the time it's not a good idea to clean your coins, but because this one was pretty heavily circulated already at an AU, meaning it almost uncirculated, this one sold for $252. Here's a 1950 quarter that was graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. Now this one sold for $29,375, and here's the main reason why. So you'll notice a repeating consistency here is that typically the higher graded coins are going to do better. This one actually has a mint error. If you look on the back bottom center of the coin, you're going to see this is a D over S variety. So it's kind of hard to see, but you're going to have to get some sort of magnification to see here. If you look closely, you'll see that there is a D over S happening down at that mint mark area. If you have this, it could be worth a lot of money because this one sold for $29,375. I won't spend too much time on these next two coins, but essentially this 1932 quarter that has good toning sold for $74,400. Now if you flip the coin over, look on the back bottom center of the coin, you'll see the D mint mark standing for the Denver Mint where this coin was minted. Now that does matter, but only to a certain degree. It doesn't matter that much because the main thing that matters on this coin is the date and the condition. If you have it, it's going to be rare, especially that toning happening there. Again, this coin's sold for $74,400. This 1932D 25-cent quarter sold for $82,250. Now remember, when you sell the coin is very important as well. If you sell your coin at a market low, you'll simply get less money than if you're selling it during a market high. So it's important to have a general pulse on the market to see where it's going. You can get this information from a coin expert or specialist. I recommend getting the opinion of at least 3 different people before you go ahead and sell your coins. Just make sure you're doing your own homework and due diligence before you sell your coins, because remember, this coin sold for $82,250. If you enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.